What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and get that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. We are still getting caught up. Listen, we're gonna get there one day. But this is RuPaul Drag Race season 14, episode 10. And this is Snatch Game. And listen, I know I'm late to this game, but baby, I heard about this Snatch Game before I even got here. But let's go ahead and get into the getting to's. So first of all, I picked up the wrong notes. Sorry. So first of all, we have to start off with Deja, being upset that she keeps getting right there to the finish line, but she can't quite cross over. She gets in the top, but she can't quite get the win, and it's frustrating. If you've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race long enough to know, and you understand how this editing works, you knew what was coming next, but I won't go there. So we start off with a mini challenge, and the mini challenge is, Ru loves these commercials inside of her shows, and I've always said that Ru is a marketing genius. So we have this bubbly, ready to wear look situation made out of just bubble wrap. So the queens have to get into quick drag, and they have to create an ensemble made out of bubble wrap, and it is sponsored by what? Bubbly, the bubbly water drink situation. And then the queens are doing the work in the runway, and of course, whoever can work it the best, they win the mini challenge. And Bosco wins the mini challenge. Now, Bosco, I think, won the mini challenge, the reading challenge as well, right? So, Bosco, you're doing some things here now. You're making some waves with these mini challenges. And then last week, the judges really, really liked you. You won. Yeah, Bosco won last week. So, Bosco, you've been doing some things, all right? So, of course, we have to get into the who is playing who with, I can't get it out, with the Snatch Game. Lord, I couldn't get it out. Jesus Christ. So, Gorgeous is playing Alana Grazer, who is an actress from the show, what's that show? A show I don't watch, but Ruth says she loves it, child. Lady Camden is playing Shakespeare, and I was so ready for Shakespeare. I just knew that Shakespeare, I was just so ready for Lady Camden and her quick wit and just the whole Shakespeare thing, but it didn't work out. Deja played Lil Jon. She was torn between Lil Jon and the dance mom lady, who I think she would have done a good job. And actually, no, I think she might have fell flat with that one. And the reason why I say it is because I remember her talent, when she was doing, every time she has to do something dealing with dance, I think because she is so good at it naturally that I think she falls flat. So I don't know if she would have been funny as the dance mom. But she went with Lil Jon, which worked out for her. And Jeria played Tammy Brown from the first season of RuPaul. And, of course, Ru loves her. Diabetti played Ozzy Osbourne. Willow played Drew Barrymore. And again, I just knew Willow was going to knock Drew Barrymore out the park. Willow was so funny. And Drew Barrymore gives you so much content with her quirkiness and her, like, even if you just go, like, you could have done old Drew Barrymore, like drug addict, recovering, sort of wild child Drew Barrymore, or you could do like this new metamorphosis of Drew Barrymore, the hippie, I want everybody to get along, spread love, talk show version of Drew Barrymore. Like, Drew has given you some stuff, and I just knew Willow was gonna knock it out the park. Bosco did Gwyneth Paltrow, and again, she was going to focus not so much on Gwyneth's acting, but the criticism that Gwyneth has got as it relates to her, I think is dupe, and even the stuff she said about, moms who breastfeed or don't breastfeed, and she's gotten a lot of criticism, so she was going to tap into that, and then Jasmine was going to do Betsy DeVos. Now, let me say this. I knew that was going to bomb, and I'm going to tell you why. As an educator, as someone who has spent the last 4 years of their life blasting everything and that comes out of Betsy DeVos's mouth and everything that Betsy DeVos does. As someone who has made fun of all of her slips and faux pas and not knowing what she's talking about and not being prepared for her job and not even knowing or understanding public educate. Like, I get the criticism, Jasmine, and I feel like I almost get what you were trying to do with that character. The problem is, there's really, I'm not going to say there's no way to make her funny, because there is a way to make her funny, but you're in the wrong room to make her funny. Like, it's political, and it's political jokes. You feeling me on this? Like, y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Again, because I'm not saying that a Michelle Visage or RuPaul can't get a political joke, but the minute she said Betsy DeVos, I was like, you're in the wrong room, because Betsy DeVos isn't even like a front line. Like, if you were gonna do a politician that we see a lot, like, unless you follow education, not too many people follow Betsy DeVos. Most people probably couldn't even told you who Betsy DeVos was. I bet you if we did a poll in that room, there's a few people that have been like, who? So I don't know. But you still could have made her funny. But I guess I say all that to say you were relying on things about her that if you understood her and if you knew her, then it would be funny. So like when you made the comment about when Ru asked the question during Snatch Game and she made the comment, oh, my team didn't prepare me for that question. That's funny to someone who's watched her in a hearing and know that when those congressmen start asking her questions, she don't halfway know the answers to them. But to the average person, you didn't make that funny. Anyway, I say all that to say, girl, I knew you was going to bomb at Betsy DeVos. I guess I did a whole lot of talking to just say that. Anyway, so we get to Snatch Game, and we have Dove as one of our guests. She's also the guest judge. And we have Raven. And listen, I am not going to wear this thing out. It was horrible. It was probably the worst Snatch Game in the history of this show. So we're talking about that I've watched. I'm not going to talk about all the different spinoffs from all the different countries. But let's just talk about All Stars and 14 seasons of regular RuPaul. Baby, this was bad. For the most part, nobody was hitting their punchlines. Even people like I said, Willow, I just knew you were going to give me something. I thought Lady Camden was going to give a couple of quirks in with Shakespeare. I thought Ozzy Osbourne was going to get a couple of... I mean, Ozzy Osbourne? You can't make Ozzy Osbourne funny? Are you serious right now? Like, Ozzy Osbourne is a walking comedy stick. Like, first of all, like, if I'm diabetic, nothing I say is going to be coherent. Every time they ask me a question, I'm going to mumble something, and I'm going to say it with authority. Second of all, I'm going to call for Sharon 3 or 4 times. When you start getting frustrated with what I don't understand, with not understanding my mumble talk, then I'm going to call Sharon. And I feel like if you had done 2 of those things, if you had done those things 2 or 3 times, you would have been funnier than half the other people sitting there, right? Anyway, I say all that to say, baby, this is just bad. It was bad. The best thing they had was Lil Jon. Deja did Lil Jon. And it was funny, but again, it could have been funnier. It could have been funnier. But moving on, again, I don't want to beat that dead horse, but I beat it. So Deja ends up winning Snatch Game. And again, we know that Snatch Game isn't about who actually got the answers correct. It's about who's the funniest and all of that. So while they were getting ready for the runway, everybody is just feeling kind of bad, except for Deja. Deja knows she did well, because she's one of the only people that made Ru laugh, right? So she kind of knows she did pretty good. But everybody is just feeling kind of down and feeling some kind of way, because they know they blew it. They know they blew Snatch Game. And, Michelle gave it to them and told them, like, listen, I know all of y'all are funny, so I just want to know what happened. And so as they're going down the line, each person is just saying, "Oh well, I got in my head. Oh well, I thought it was, when this didn't work, I just didn't know what else to do." And again, I say this every year, and I feel like everybody that reviews this show says the same thing every year. There are a lot of things I can give people some leeway on when it comes to this show, but this isn't one of them. The sewing and this. You're going to have to sew, and you're going to do Snatch Game. At least you hope you're around long enough to do Snatch Game. So, I know it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But it is hard for me to give anybody any leeway on not doing well with Snatch Game. I'm just not understanding. What happened? Anyway, so the runway was What You Worship, I guess. Deja Sky came down as Joan of Arc. I didn't like it. I said I felt like it was too much fabric. I just didn't like it. I felt like she was drowning in the outfit. Jasmine Kennedy did like a whole sun moon thing, and then did like this reveal that I don't think matched what she was, the whole theme, but okay. And Jeria came down as a Baptist church first lady, in her Sunday best. It was cute, I thought. Willow came down as a mushroom. She was talking to Angeria during the mirror time, and she was saying how mushrooms sort of like saved her life. Like it helped her with her illness and things like that. So maybe she worshipped the mushrooms, honey. Diabetes did this whole Madonna wedding like a version with crosses everywhere. Georges was in this green outfit, and she had a huge blunt because, baby, she worshipped the ganja. Okay, she said that is her life, baby. Lady Camden gave us a whole Spice Girl look, which the judges didn't like. I thought it was cute, but the judges didn't like it. Bosco gave us a nun in a habit with the whole reveal with like this whole bondage thing underneath. She said it symbolized her Catholic upbringing, but then, her problem with the Catholic Church all at the same time. Deja wins, which of course we saw that coming a mile away the way the show started. I figured this was going to be Deja's chance to win, and the fact that she was the only one that got Rue to smile during Snatch Game let me know. Because let's be clear, y'all know they edited this. So if this is what we saw, imagine what we didn't see. So then Ruth says, listen, all of y'all are in the bottom. And they were like, what? And because all of y'all are in the bottom, there's going to be a huge smack if down lip sync extravaganza on the next episode. So in the next episode, all of them except for Deja are going to be doing this massive lip sync, which I'm actually excited to watch. I'm about to watch it right now. I'm actually excited to watch and see how that turned out. Okay? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.